Hi guys. Hey, I'm back here. My chicken has boiled and I'm still leaving it on the pot, to boil, because I'm gonna boil it down as much as I can and make chicken broth out of it. So I've still got that in there. I took out all the white meat and some dark. So here, this is what we're gonna do first. We're gonna get our, ooh, that's hot. Gonna get our cornbread that we made. And I'm gonna dump it back in this pan. All right, now I'm gonna break it up. And I use my hands for this. All right, hopefully my bowl is big enough. Never know. All right, so we're going to make up the dressing. We got it all crumbled up. So it's all crumbled up. So I'm gonna put 1 can of chicken broth in it. And then I'm gonna add 1 can of cream of chicken soup. And I'm gonna make this in little batches because I'm gonna freeze it. My husband won't eat it, but I will, and like I said, I'll freeze it and use it for lunches. Okay, 3/4 stick of butter melted. Here's my butter. 3/4 stick of butter melted. And 1.5 tablespoons of poultry seasoning. And I use McCormick. And I don't know if y'all have trouble with these new containers. I can't get it off. And I've tried pliers. So I've stuck poked holes in it. See? So I'm gonna get me some more poultry seasoning. And I put my eggs in last because I want to taste it and see if it tastes like I want it. So here's my 1.5 tablespoons of poultry seasoning. Put that down in there. 1 stalk of celery I've already cut up. And if you need more broth, you want this to be soupy. So I'm gonna start stirring it up. And we're gonna put 2 eggs in it, but like I said, I wanna taste it before I put the eggs in it. Make sure it's what I want. And I've got my oven set at 400. Oh no, I'm gonna turn it down since I'm gonna make little ones. I'm gonna do like 325. I usually buy the square pans, but I didn't, and all I have is these pie pans, so it's gonna work. Like I said, I'm gonna put some in there. All right, now I'm gonna add the chicken. Wait, let me taste my dressing first. I told y'all I'd do that before I put my chicken in it. So I'm not using that spoon. Tastes good. And I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. I'm gonna put salt and pepper in everything. I was thinking when I was cooking that chicken, I didn't tell y'all, you haven't lived in the country and survived unless you've seen your granny go out to the backyard and grab a chicken by its neck and turn it around, break its neck, and then bring it in and start cooking. I didn't eat chicken for a while after the first time I saw that. And I've never done it and don't think I will. All right, so I've added my chicken. And the last thing I'm gonna add are my eggs. I've got 2 large eggs. And I'm gonna kind of mix them up a little bit on top before I put them in. You could have mixed them up in your bowl before you put them in there. Now after you add the eggs, you don't taste it and see if it's good because it's raw. And you don't want to eat raw eggs. All right, so I've got it all mixed up and it's soupy. You want it soupy. I don't think I'm going to add any more. I might add just a little more because you don't want it to dry out. So I've just got some chicken broth I'm gonna add down in there. I want it to be real soupy. Okay, so I've got my pans. I'm going to spread. I mean, if you eat it, this would fit in a 9 by 13 pan. If your whole family would eat it. But like I said, I don't. I'm the only one that does. You could put onions in it too, along with the celery. Onions don't like me anymore, so I don't put onions in anything. So look, I'm gonna scoop it in this pan. And I'm gonna move this so you can see the pan. There you go. I'm just gonna make it just a little bit bigger. It won't rise much because it's just got cornbread in it, but I'm gonna fill that pie up like that. That pie pan, I should say. But it's better in a square or an oblong pan. And like I said, I didn't realize I didn't have any disposable ones because I'm gonna put it in the freezer and eat it later. Okay, let's see if this much go in one, and then I'm gonna have 3 different pans of chicken and dressing. We'll get it all out. I think it's gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna bake it, like I said, about 325. And you'd usually bake this about 30 to 45 minutes. But I don't know how it's gonna do in these smaller portions of pie pans, but I'll show you at the end what it looks like. Enjoy.